Mega yachts are quite popular among the wealthy, and along with private aircraft and mansions, they are one of the most visible symbols of their wealth to the rest of the world. Mega yachts are opulent vessels with a professional crew that range in length from 79 feet to 500 feet. There are a lot of pricey yachts out there, and we'll be looking at the top 5, but the ultra-rich are spending more money on the construction of these luxury vessels now than ever before. Any affluent person who owns a yacht would want the voyage to be exactly the way they pronounce yacht, with the sea quiet, and this is something they take into their own hands with the exotic features and designs that they install on seafaring vessels in 2021. So, in this video, we'll look at the 5 people who have spent the most money on their 7 seas adventure. But first, welcome back to our channel, and before we get started, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell symbol so you don't miss a video from us. Number 5, Dubai, $400 million. In 1995, Blohm & Voss, in partnership with Larsen, began the project of building this ship for the Bolkiah of Brunei Prince Jeffrey, but he did not complete it, allowing Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, ruler of the Emirate of Dubai, to take over and finish the project by 2001. From 2006 to 2009, this yacht was the largest on the 7 seas, with a length of 530 feet and a beam of 72 feet. It has since been replaced as the biggest boy on the 7 seas by the Eclipse and the Azzam, in that order, although it still offers some of the finest luxury available. There are 88 crew members and 115 guests, who can be accommodated on the ship's 8 decks. A 10-meter swimming pool, a squash court, a cinema, 20 water bikes, a disco, a lobster tank, and a spotless dining room with seating for up to 90 guests are available to guests. The ship also features a helipad and 2 long motorboats, and the 4 MTU-20V diesel engines will transport all of this luxury across the open seas at a top speed of 26 knots and a range of up to 8,500 nautical miles. Number 4, MAPlus, $527 million. When it comes to big yachts, the Emiratis are the market's top buyers. They own at least half of the world's most costly super yachts, including the A+, which costs $527 million and is owned by Mansur bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the owner of Manchester City, the top English soccer team. He is the Deputy Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates and a member of the Abu Dhabi royal family, with a net worth of $22 billion. The A+ is 482 feet long and has a beam of 70 feet, but it can nevertheless transport its vast weight across the ocean at a service speed of 22.9 knots and a maximum speed of almost 25 knots, thanks to twin peel stick engines that each produce 7,990 horsepower. A+, formerly known as Topaz, is the world's 9th largest yacht, having only been launched in 2012. It includes 8 decks, including a swimming platform into the pool, 2 helicopter landing pads, a jacuzzi, a fitness center, a conference room, a cinema, a tender garage, and underwater lighting. The rooms are spacious and decorated in a luxurious style, and the crew and staff provide Sheikh Mansur and any other guests with the finest gastronomic and hospitality services. Number 3, Azzam, $605 million. Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan owns this mega boat. Bin Zayed Al Nahyan? Does this ring a bell? That's correct. Sheikh Khalifa is Sheikh Mansur's half-brother and the head of the UAE's ruling dynasty. Sheikh Khalifa is also the chairman of the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, which manages assets worth nearly $900 billion, the most of any ruler anywhere in the world. But I digress. The Al Nahyan is a fascinating family, and perhaps you can let us know if you'd like to see a video about them in the comments. Perhaps the most astonishing aspect of this boat is that it was built in just 3 years by Larsen and Leone, and it is about 600 feet long, which is 57 feet longer than the next yacht on our list. Number 2, Eclipse, $1.5 billion. The Eclipse is propelled by powerful diesel engines that produce nearly 40,000 horsepower and propel the yacht at 22 knots. Roman Abramovich, a Russian-Israeli billionaire businessman, owns the ship. He's also the owner of Chelsea Football Club, the current European champions, and when he and Sheikh Mansur aren't playing in the 7 seas, they compete in the English Premier League and other European competitions, with Sheikh Mansur splurging a lot of money on his clubs, sometimes to the point where the authorities have to slap them with a fine, but nothing Mr. Abramovich can't handle, as his Eclipse super yacht, which is currently worth $1.5 billion, is only a fraction of his 18. Number 1, History Supreme, $4.8 billion. This yacht is the smallest on our list, it isn't particularly fast, and it has the fewest amenities, but it is the only one clad in gold, platinum, and other precious metals, which has driven up its price to a staggering $4.8 billion, making it the most expensive yacht ever sold. Now that's a lot of money to spend on a yacht, and it's reported to have been designed by Liverpool luxury designer Stuart Hughes in 2011. When Hughes revealed the project in 2011, he didn't say who the owner was explicitly, but he did leave hints that it was Malaysian billionaire Robert Kwok. He is one of just 3 Malaysians with a net worth of more than $5 billion, with the other 2 having net worths of $5 billion and Kwok having just over $10 billion, making him the clearer suspect, given that the ship costs the same as the other 2 billionaires' net worths. The yacht boasts a lavish master suite, complete with a meteoric stone wall and a $89,000 sculpture crafted from real T-Rex dinosaur bones taken from Arizona. You've seen how people decorate their homes with statues of dead animals, but this time it's a little more opulent. Now, these yachts are all very expensive, so what do you think of the 5 most expensive super yachts in the world? Which one was your favorite, and if you had $10 billion, would you buy a yacht or something else? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave us a like, and we'll see you next time.